I honor my roots, but don't let them limit me. My roots are definitely in Christianity and in the church, but I'm not going to let that limit me. I used to see it as linear, where you moved on and left stuff behind. Then I saw it as stages, where you go up and up and up, and you drop stuff and you look down on your previous life and all that kind of thing. Now I see it more as spatial, like rings on a tree. Nothing's
Oh,
rejected.
cool.
Nothing's rejected. Everything's included. So I look back on my past and it's a part of who I am, but I'm growing outwardly, taking up more space and exploring other ideas, other thoughts, other religions, other philosophies. I went to seminary for Bible, like totally. But I started questioning things and I started exploring. So I started exploring Jewish thinkers and philosophers. And then I started reading about Islam and um, Islamic mysticism. And then Hinduism and Buddhism and Zen, and then quantum physics. All this stuff all fed into and nourished my growth.
Mm,
And all these people are a part of the rings that make up who I am. And I can't say, oh, I'm more this than this, because I'm all of it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
We're very complex. We're multi-layered, multi-ringed. A long answer to
I
a short
love it.
question. To a short question, are you a Christian? Yes, but that would be my explanation. Is yes, it's in my DNA for sure, and Christianity and the church is my birth family. But just like with my birth family, I moved out and I'm different
Mm,
now, but it's still my family,
yeah.
right? And that's the way I feel about Christianity and the church and Christians.
I like the way you've navigated the different, is it linear, is it stacked progression, or is it the tree analogy? I think that's a beautiful way of looking at it because depending on the metaphor we use,
Yeah,
and I think this can get, a lot of people in the deconstructing community can trip up on this, where
yeah,
you start looking back on not only previous versions of you, but then people who relate with previous versions of you. And you have this kind of like judgment of, oh, you haven't figured that out yet, or you haven't gotten past that yet. And you can kind of have this elitist sense, not that you're trying to, it's just that if you have that model of I've transgressed that, I've moved beyond that, right? Then you look at someone who you would say hasn't done that, and you can start to go, why haven't you transgressed that? Whereas the tree is just like, no, give it time. These rings will keep growing if the tree is healthy.